Hello, and this week on Treasure Hunt we have with us from Axbridge in Somerset, Jenny Wood and her husband Tim. And of course, Wincy Willis, who's going to be plotting their progress as they and I try to guide Annika around a course to win a prize of £1,000. And if you do that, you'll have the satisfaction of knowing you've solved 5 very cryptic clues. You know, it's easier to do at home than it is in the studio, I think you may find.
Yes, I'm sure.
So what made you volunteer for this?
We always watch the programme. We thought it would be fun to have a go.
What do you do, Jenny?
I run my own business, which is a book packaging company doing children's books. We produce ideas and publish books and sell the ideas to publishers.
How long have you been doing that?
This is a 2nd year.
Is it going well?
Seems to be, yes.
Good. What about you, Tim?
I'm a part-time teacher and I work for Jenny.
Doing what for Jenny?
Bit of writing, bit of production, making the tea, that sort of thing.
And what is your subject in teaching?
History.
Oh, that might be useful today.
I hope so, yeah.
The best of luck to you both.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wincy, any chance of getting any hints about where Annika's going to be?
As usual, Kenneth, no. But I would remind anyone that's not seen Treasure Hunt before that we do have 45 minutes in which to solve the 5 clues and wish the contestants lots of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, we can now get the answer to that question from the lady herself. So, Annika, can you hear me?
I can indeed.
Oh,
Hello
good.
to you all.
Hello.
We're in a lovely part of the British Isles this week. We're in the Garden of England. That's the fertile Weald of Kent, that lovely wooded country that lies between the North and the South Downs. And I must say, the area as a whole has more than its fair share of stately homes and beautiful old country houses. There's Hever Castle, Leeds Castle, Chartwell, that's the home of Churchill, of course, Knoll Park. But I think right now I must be standing in one of the most magnificent. I'm at Penshurst Place, and I'm actually in the medieval Great Hall at the moment, which was built in 1341 by St John de Pulteney. And I think this is one of the most spectacular examples of 14th century halls still existing in Britain. If you look up to the ceiling there, that fantastic massive roof-beamed ceiling held up by 10 life-size wooden figures, reminders of the peasants who worked for Penshurst 600 years ago. But it is really fantastic. And Lord Delisle himself is lurking back here, so he'd like to say hello. Thank you so much for letting us invade your house today.
Very exciting day for us.
And this is the courtyard, is it,
Yes,
through
courtyard.
here? So we're coming out into the fresh air again now. And I said I'm with Lord Delisle, and I'd like to actually introduce you all now to a couple of wrinkled old retainers. And of course, Frank Mayburn is one, of course. He looks like a bit like a candlestick this morning, his beautiful silver outfit. And Graham Berry, our magnificent cameraman. If you open your map, you will see where Penshurst is. It's just sort of southwest of Tunbridge. And the sun is even coming out for us.
Oh, I've got it, Jess. Here it is, over here.
You're a treasure.
Right, Wincy, will you tell us more about the area, please?
Certainly, Kenneth. Unfortunately, of course, we can't see Annika because she's in a beautiful part of the world. She's in the Weald of Kent, close to the Sussex border. Annika's actually starting here, as she said, at Penshurst, about 5 miles west of Tunbridge. Penshurst is also on the River Eden. So, Annika, you're not only in the Garden of England, but you're also in the Garden of Eden.
Oh, I think I have to get going. I think that's a good idea.
Yes, I think it's quite a good idea.
Deteriorated already.
Yes, before we crack any more
You're
jokes.
ready to go, are you?
We are indeed, yes.
Okay,
And the
let's
sun
start
is
the clock.
about to shine.
Let's have the first. Here's the first clue then. Off the rails to the south, a beetle takes on the stones. If you know the ropes, you'll beat Flotsam and Jetsam. Off the rails to the south, a beetle takes on the stones. If you know the ropes, you'll beat Flotsam and Jetsam.
Right. Well, Tim and Jenny,
Any
good
ideas?
luck. Over to you on that.
Thank you very much.
I know you're a bit of a rock and roller yourself, so you'll have no trouble with that. Should we get back to the helicopter?
Yes, please,
so,
Annika,
yes.
if you
Lord
could.
Delisle, thank you very much. Lovely
you.
to meet
Looking
you.
forward
And I'm
to
very
it.
envious of your lovely home here.
very
We
much.
better start sprinting now.
Have I got to?
Oh, you
Off the
can
rails
come
to the
too.
south. Well, the rails are here, aren't they?
Thank you very much.
A beetle takes on the stones.
Okay, lads.
Are you heading back to the helicopter,
Yes,
Annie?
we're on our way, Jenny.
Right.
Graham's just writing a book, actually, as he
map
runs
that's
along.
off the rails to the south.
So, any idea what we should do?
Not yet. We're
Not
just
yet,
looking
no.
up some books.
While you're in the helicopter, have a good look at your map. See if you can help us with it.
Okay.
It says off the rails to the south. Now the rails, well, you can see where the rails are.
The railway lines here, yes.
Thank you, Keith. And of course, our pilot, Keith Thompson. He's in a sunny mood today, we hope. So, can we just take off and have a look round the...
Yes, I think if you could just take off and hover for a minute, and we'll just try to
George, Paul, Ringo and John.
help you.
That'll be a real pleasure, because apparently Penshurst stands for the most beautiful parklands. And the gardens
Ringo
are lovely,
Starr.
It sounds wonderful.
Goodbye, Lord Delisle, and that's Nicholas Gardner standing next to him.
Oh, bro.
Find it.
And we're on near the rivers Medway and Eden here, so it really is a lovely setting. We can have a look. This is Penshurst Parish Churchyard here. Parts of it date back to the 13th century.
Do you want to look at that one? We're just looking up some books, Annika, just to see if we can
Well, we're
get any
thoroughly
clues.
enjoying ourselves. And the gardens, old Nick the gardener, well, young Nick the gardener actually, busy
Oh,
on
look,
those.
Harrison's Rocks.
Harrison's Rocks, yes. We want you to go due south.
Due south.
Due south towards Harrison's Rocks.
Where's
They're-
that?
Well, they're just south of...
Absolutely bang south
Yes.
of you. You see where the railway line comes to a sort of V. The two lines make a sort of V.
Oh yes, Harrison's Rock.
Absolutely there.
Okay, well that's Nick's pride and joy, that garden bed when the flowers are out in the shape of a Union Jack. Right down below, Graham, he's missed it.
You know the ropes.
The heather's blue and the roses come up as red and white.
That's about Harrison's
We're
Rocks.
heading due south then.
Nothing in that one.
There's Penshurst village below us.
Right, there's
Where
nothing in
the-
that one.
There is the original Leicester Square, named after the Elizabethan Earl of Leicester. So we will head south.
See if that's got anything
Lovely,
on it.
very fertile farmland all round here. We can just see the pinnacle of the church tower there, rising above the cluster of cottage rooftops. And what a beautiful setting.
Groombridge.
I think we'll be there in about 3 minutes. Feeling fast today.
Good heavens.
We'll be there in about 3 minutes. It should be over this these hills there.
Was there anything in here?
Right.
No.
As I said, very fertile farmland all round here.
Look up Groombridge, perhaps. Groombridge, 135.
Groombridge, you think now?
No, it's just the nearest place.
Oh, right.
Off the road to the
you know
south, the
the
beetle
ropes.
takes on the stones. If you know the ropes. Know the ropes. I don't know if there's anything about...
Right.
It's not a park.
What
or
about
anything, is it?
Flotsam and Jetsam? What do we know about Flotsam and
The
Jetsam?
dictionary
Can't see any
biography.
How are we doing? Are we still heading for this point?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Wasn't there a musical act?
Yes, there
called
was, called
Flotsam and Jetsam?
Lots of farms round here. The farms are the high weald with sandstone soil, very rich and lush. So as I say, farming very profitable here. And of course, it started up because it was an ideal position, Kent, in terms of the continent and getting in and out of the city of London. Now, I think coming up, this is Groombridge. Is this Groombridge? Yeah, we're coming up to the village of Groombridge.
Right.
But are we still heading for Harrison's Rocks?
Yes,
Yes,
as far
please.
as we know, you should be heading for there.
Okay, well, we'll just whiz through Groombridge. I can hear you so clearly. This is wonderful.
Oh, good. We can hear you clearly too.
What did you get up to
How
last
about
night?
National Trust?
We had a meal in the hotel, which was very nice.
Right.
And
What's this?
You
What
need,
have you got
you
here?
need to tell us everything. You needn't tell us all the details. we'll be there in about a mile. This is the village of Groombridge. Apparently there's... I think that was Groombridge Place right up there Graham was looking at. I'm trying to look at where he is looking. Some lovely houses here. And some of the old Oast houses actually now private homes. I can see one sticking out in the middle of the
There's a
village
thing
there.
here called Bowles Rocks. Now, what's that?
This is the junction. Now, here's the railway track.
It's Royal Tunbridge Wells there.
And this is the V where we are now. This is the V of the railway tracks meeting, Harrison's Rocks.
Just a map.